Hi there. If someone comes in, well, I have a lot of tarot decks beside me here. If someone checks in, otherwise maybe I will do this whole pick one, number 1, 2, or 3 or something, or maybe I should take 5, so it's more diverse. Yeah, and until someone is here now. Hi, if you want a card or if you want me to speak in Swedish, that's fine. So then you can chat here on the side if you see. Otherwise, I will pick cards soon. I just wanted to share that it has been quite a crisis week here. And apparently, according to I Ching is my go-to, especially with yarrow sticks, but because it's more mathematically correct than if you do it with coins, although it works well with coins, but in China or wherever it is, at least it was seen as a science rather. And yeah, it's fantastic. I love the I Ching spirits. So, but they told me this is what was it? No, it's all you are the only one to blame or something like that because of it. And I know that, yeah, regarding my fantastic food habits and all. So now that's changed, and that's how I do it. Apparently, I can't do it gradually. It just have to be dramatic, and then 180 degrees difference. That's the only way it works for me. It seems, but I'm happy for it now. I wasn't too happy previously, but I kind of had a clue that this. I mean, yeah, as Marcella Lobos says that spirit speaks in whispers, but if we don't listen carefully to those, we need to be silent and still to hear those whispers. Then a storm comes as a crisis, but that is a positive one. That is love also. That is the way to love us, to help us, no matter how it seems in the moment, because softer methods just doesn't do it at the time. So yeah. And I was also thinking about, I really don't like the word humble much, but it's a good word when it comes to, for example, everything actually. No, but if you think of it in being lesser than anyone else or suck up to them or something, that's not a good thing, I feel. But that's maybe not what it means. But especially if you think of it as being humble towards your own or the universal spirit, which is in fact you, however cocky that seems, then it's liberating. Then it's not like lowering yourself. It's rather opening yourself and being uplifted. Yeah. And also do this yoga now. That is, I think it actually speeded this process quite, because there was a practice I did in the morning. It was the reversed Adi Shakti. And that it said in the papers that if you don't eat well, then this will be painful. And I thought, yeah, well, in the arm probably, or you hold it in a specific position. But it actually wasn't the arm that was affected this time. Anyways, it's oftentimes things that are difficult at the moment can be quite giggly afterwards. So I mean the whole, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, it actually, I mean, I love Kundalini yoga. It's fantastic and it's so efficient. It's beyond anything I met when it comes to energy work. So yeah, what more can I say? I have nothing more to say about that, I think. But I wanted to just check in here and see if someone, because then usually I'm never here. This is morning in Sweden then. this time of day, and maybe some of those around the world who might know about this channel can be up at this moment or this time. I don't know. So yeah, but I'm a little bit sleepy now. I feel I could just fall asleep again. What else? What else? Yeah, and also the gratefulness. I mean, that is something I experienced when I had my previous crisis. I mean, the one that the spirits gave me, so to speak, and that was an awakening for sure. I mean, awakening of my abilities and gifts and so. And so I feel this is also a very positive one, and hopefully not as severe, because that took several years to even get back from. But yeah. So, but what was I going to say about that now? Yeah, I don't recall that actually. Maybe I should just skip to the cards. Yeah, the gratefulness. Yeah, because then I was like every morning when I was quite sick and in pain, I woke up and was so happy to want another day because I was quite sure that I wouldn't make it. So to just see the trees one more time, I was so grateful and so happy to be alive every moment, you know. And then I thought I would never forget this. I mean, I will continue to be so appreciative of everything and everyone, and also loving and at least trying to be forgiving and loving towards everyone, or not judging. Um, but I recovered and forgot, or at least didn't put as much emphasis on it. And so now, yeah, so it really is bliss. It's coming back to a little bit of that. How how many people also there is to be grateful for. And sometimes they don't really know that. I mean, they are just present, maybe. And that means so much. Yeah. So, yeah, you recall what you really value. I mean, the priorities get set straight, you know, in a certain way, quickly then, as they also did the previous time. And that's how that easily can be lost in the midst of all information and all things that want your attention. Yeah. Okay. So, and also now another yogic thing I do, which is also interesting, not for you maybe, but I will just share it, is usually or many times you focus on the third eye, which is very easy for me and fun because I always experience a lot of things. But I think I am there or somewhere else, like beyond there. I have much harder time, and it's very clear now when I do this other practice that I do. When you focus on your heart space, to bring this consciousness of mine down into the body. Wow, it just wants to fly away. How you can express it. Yeah, it's interesting how difficult. I mean, it's getting easier when I practice this, but I didn't know that it was. I thought I was sort of. I didn't know that before I did this practice. How difficult that is for me to pull it down, rather. And that is what I've done in all my practices when it comes to the witchy things or all kinds of things, where people sometimes, I guess, go for it to like not space out, but to experience beyond this physical realm, rather. But that is also what I obviously have done. But what I learned, what I am so grateful to that for, I mean, I'm grateful for everything in that, but is also the fact that I learn how to come back into my body. Every time I was almost lost in some journeys I did, I every time I came back, which wasn't sure I would as I felt it, um, I was more integrated into the physical. That's how I can express it. Yeah. And that was really, really good. I really, really needed that. And I don't know anything else that actually could have been doing that for me at the time. A long time ago now, but yeah, but that's still the fact, I guess. Yeah, okay, I've been rambling now for a bit. So I will take some cards. Wonder which cards. Not which. I have such also. Okay, I have Tarot Draconis. I like those. I will just pull 3 cards then. If no one comes in, I will just make a shorter video. This is for number 1 first then. And if you have a question for yourself, you can like say it inside of yourself. So here it doesn't come 1 card, so I will have to understand these in like a sequence. Wow, what is this about? Okay. So here we have 9 of Swords. This is someone that maybe had nightmares of being worried, very much so. Yeah, and then we have King of Pentacles. This is a very stable man around you, maybe a mature one, or if it's you, and then one of or Ace of Wands. So this is very high energy. This is strong potential, and fire, obviously. And then I will just say the cards first, and then the Judgment card, which is here, a very beautiful one with a woman playing a harp, and there are several bats, huge bats flying in the sky. This is so beautiful. So there is some sort of decision that needs to be made here to discern something, or decide something, make a judgment. And then another 10. There was another 10, right? No, it wasn't. But then we have a 10 of Pentacles, which is like a happy family, and or extended family even, or the environment around you. You feel, you are like pleased with that. So, and then we have Queen of Cups. This is a very, or is this, no, this is Page of Cups. So there is someone that is questioning things, or how to go forward, and in a kind of sane way also, I think. Now this could be someone that is actually very much in the, not headspace, but floating away, less grounded, or more in the other realms, or so, let's say, sometimes. So, and that can also cause, I guess, this difficulty in making decisions sometimes. And then we have, this is Justice. This is the 8th card, but in this deck it's Justice. And we got this in the tarot group actually the other day. This is, here is the dragons in all the cards, obviously. A dragon looking down upon all that what people are doing, and seeing through all that is happening into people's hearts, and knowing what is going on. But I think with the Judgment and Justice, justice can also relate to karma, karmic lessons, and that is also lessons in love, lessons in, I mean, it's not punishment, it's for us to learn from them. So yeah, anyway. So what can I say about this then? Obviously, you need to make a decision about what. Maybe you know what it is about. Maybe I don't have to. Oh, someone is here. Hey. Hi. Well, do you have a question? There is no. I will just pick piles here first. This is the one first pile, and then 2, 3. It will just be one card for each of those. And then, if you have a question, you can ask it. So, okay. So, but this first, it came many cards, so I really don't understand them fully. But hopefully, that person. I think also this person can get very much support from their family or system around those people they have around them, and also from one stable man. I feel very much, or a father figure, maybe even. Mm. And also, this is an encouragement. If this person is worried, there is an encouragement that the universal mind, let's say, or consciousness, see through everything that goes on. So everything is kind of revealed. So if you feel like things are unjust, they aren't in the universal sense. Yeah, but then I will pick pile 2. May I ask if work drama will die down? Yes, you may, but I will first pick 2 cards for the ones that I was thinking. Okay, number 2. Here we go. For those who maybe chose number 2, this is also 3 cards. I thought it was 1, but this is Queen of Wands and Lovers and 3 of Pentacles. So this is very positive. This is a fiery woman with a lot of innovation and inspiration, and yeah, and there is a lot of love around here. It seems like great, and there's, yeah, just keep working on what you're doing is like the message here. It will it will lead to maybe even prosperity, but benefits, let's say. And then number 3, and then I get to your card, Sunny Girl. Okay. Let's see, number 3. So we have 6 of Wands for number 3. This is success. This is the victory card. So yeah, nothing else to say about that for number 3. I wish everyone chose number 3. So whatever your question was, victory. If you had a question, or otherwise like overall victory. Okay, let's see now. Okay. How I will ask like this: how will it go with the work drama? Because yes and no questions aren't all that easy to ask to the cards, and I will keep us using this Tarot Draconis for now. Yes, Stephen, I will first do this for Sunny Girl. Okay, you can ask a question if you want. All right. Okay, let's see. So what I see here for you, Sunny Girl, is this is Page of Swords, and there are 3 cards, and 8 of Pentacles, and 6 of Pentacles. So I think yes, it will. I think it will maybe take a little bit of time, but and also I think someone needs to speak up. Maybe people have done so, but I feel like this Page of Swords is sometimes someone who like cleanse the air. So maybe someone comes in and really does that in a fearless way, because that is needed. And then the 8 of Pentacles also shows this whole gradual working on it slowly and gradually as well. Or maybe this is a card for keep focusing on what you're doing at your job. Just try to keep your eye on that fully and not on the drama. And then the Six of Pentacles, it talks about oftentimes, I mean, in this case, probably I would assume that it talks about, I mean, I don't do this psychically, I just read the cards, about how you, I mean, not you, but how anyone or at the workplace, how it's like unjust. Some people get maybe favors and some are ignored, and maybe some bullying even. I mean, and it doesn't really give a clear answer, I would say. But there is a need for balance. There is a need for seeing everyone's perspective and balance that out, so that isn't positionings like that, or some group or whatever that are uh, treated differently, yeah, or that some people do more or whatever, yeah, stuff like that. Let's see. I will come back to you, Sunny Girl, also, but because this was so diffuse. But I will see what Steven said. Okay, Steven, I don't do that kind of reading that I ask about other people, but I can ask about your relationship with your roommate, okay? And then we will see what it says. Okay. Okay. Just generally, when I think about it in my mind, I mean, without doing any psychic stuff, he, I think that sounds like someone that is rather mad at something. Why he's not looking at you or talking to you, without expressing that. Maybe he think you are, or something jealously. I don't know, something like that you don't understand that you have done or whatever. But I will see what the card says. Um, okay. Yeah, okay. First I will do another card for Sunny Girl, just for mm, yeah, to see if it clears up in the future here in the workplace how it is. I think it is maybe, I don't know about that, honestly. It's very hard. Sometimes, the cards pop out and now they don't want to kind of talk, if you say. So maybe it's a difficult situation here that may not be resolved quickly. But it's very, very important that someone steps up and actually take a stand. Let's see here. Two of Cups. And also, this generally talks about soulmates or twin flames or so. But I think this is also about mirroring yourself in others. I mean, sharing love with others. I mean, if there are people that are exposed to this bad bullying behavior, then to share love with them, to not avoid them, to do that. If you don't want to be the one just speaking up about it fully and take the sword, you know. But that can be a good advice otherwise if you want to. But that can also lead to you getting in the center of it all, and that's probably not good. I mean, it can be very stressful and straining, but yeah. But I think that is the advice here, and also obviously be careful with yourself. I mean, take care of yourself, and if you are exposed to this yourself, to also connect with those that treat you better. Um, I don't see an answer in the future. Actually, maybe this isn't too easily resolved. At least not until someone shows up that will expose it all, and maybe that will happen. I think it will in time, but maybe not quickly. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome, Sunny Girl. Uh, well, okay, I will see, Steven. Okay, good that boss is helping though. Okay. Okay, yeah. Don't get involved in the gossip. Just try to not do that because I mean you can harm a lot with those kinds of things that have no grounds whatsoever. So okay, Steven, then how about you and your relationship with David here? What the cards want to say about that? It's a little bit the same thing here. They don't really want to, or maybe I have to shuffle them more. Take some time. No. So let's see. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So I don't know about what your astrological or what is it called? Yeah, signs are, but one is maybe an earth sign, and the other is an air sign. I don't know, but it seems like at least if this is describing just the two of you, then I would say that one of you is like in this image. She's sitting, having her armor on, more armored actually, but she's more laid back, and although it's she, but never mind that. But sitting with her legs crossed and like more focused on material things, more physical in that sense, and also more grounded and stable as a person, if that's one of you. Oh, okay. So yeah, and then the then probably anyways you, I don't know. Then one is anyways the Queen of Swords here, which is like sometimes if you know tarot, they are a little bit maybe bitter for something that have happened before, or just have a very they can be very very intuitive or psychic or in tuned, but also sharp, very very sharp. So I mean in a way of harsh sometimes. So, and these are looking, what I see here is that they are looking in different directions, but I don't think that something exactly is going on that is negative here. I don't see that. Because the Queen of Swords also is very much in her headspace, so to speak. And maybe that is you who your thoughts and worries like get the best of you, sort of, that you imagine because of this. Maybe also he is dreaming away, drifting away in other things that are not related to something like that. But I would pull more cards. I think these two cards represent you too, anyways. That you are quite different as personalities, and that can be very complementary, but also it can lead to some misunderstandings. I think rather, I don't see that any one of these two are like are faithful in that sense in the cards, at least now. But you're looking in different directions right now, and that can feel like a distance. Yeah, you're focused on different things, and also this one that is more grounded may have a hard time to realize what you perceive, those subtle things. Yeah. Okay, I will see if I get another clear answer to how it is in your relationship. So Then I get 10 of Pentacles. So what I can say from the cards is that all is good. Everything is good. This is like happy family or happy life overall with this society, like society and family, and yeah, you know, even love. This is like all good things. 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, I think you mean I can't say that because it's just the cards that shows up, but that's I mean, it's what the cards say, yeah. But I don't do this in a psychic or mediumship way, so yeah, I think you are misunderstanding this, and maybe you should actually, instead of building up some worry, ask, hey Pink, well, anyways, uh, tell your worries, and or yeah, try to say that you need to talk or something, and maybe not express your worries, but just that, maybe say that you feel that he's distant and that you would want to connect in a way, and if there is anything, even if he says it's fine, so just try to, it can be anything, when you drift off and have some thoughts that or maybe just daydreaming away, it may seem like there is could be someone else, but I wouldn't assume so from these cards. No, it doesn't show that at all. But maybe you have been deceived or experienced these kinds of things before sometime, and therefore you are suspicious. Oh yeah, that's strange. But maybe you need to open up then and say how you feel, rather. And say, yeah, and say that you need that. Otherwise, you will continue to build up ideas or worries, like, or share more like that. But the cards doesn't show anything like that. So, hi, Lisa. No, I just answer questions as they come here, or the cards then. Um, Okay, you're so welcome, Stephen. Let me know how it goes. I hope it goes well for you and him, and I think so. I really think so. Um, so, Lisa, I don't answer those kinds of questions. There was someone before. Pink, you can also ask, yeah, you can drop a question, but I will take Lisa first now. Then, I don't I don't pull cards for other people than you yourselves, but I can pull a card for your relationship, okay? And then we will see what it shows, okay? Your relationship with your crush, or did I now put this different? I will continue with this deck, but I have a lot of decks here. If anyone want me to choose the, no, I mean, change deck. Oh, I turned this around now, so maybe I should change. Okay, so. Okay, to your crush. Oh, here's a star. What can I say? There is good hope here. keep keep the hope up. It's a very, very positive card. It doesn't promise, obviously, but it says that, I mean, it's on a positive note here. So that's a very short message. But anyways, I don't know what to add to that, honestly. It seems that it's going very good so far. Yeah. So, yeah, I will just not say more. Like, I don't know what more to say, but I mean, it's not needed, really. But this is the Draconis tarot, and here there are two dragons, like yin and yang. So maybe there is also message that it's it's a very good match. Also, that you are pretty different, and that it's very complementary. So yeah, that you belong together like a whole, sort of. Could be a message here. But these dragons, for now, look at in different directions. But yeah, it's a very hopeful card. So, is there anyone else having a question? Maybe I should change deck now. Think, what success will I have? Okay. How would it go for you then? As the card says now, and nothing the cards show is like predetermined. It could be maybe, but usually we can change it if we want to, because we read usually the patterns from the past. But anyways, um, let's see now. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Maybe I felt it because this is the Tower card. What can I say? And then I laugh. I'm so sorry. But as I said, anything can be changed. But there is some illusion that is going to be crushed here. So, as it seems now, I wouldn't say that it's positive. I'm sorry. I wish I could say something else, but the cards have spoken. Yeah, I don't think it will work. I mean, it will. If you have very high hopes for it, I don't think it's like building this high tower. I think it. No, actually. Oh, yeah. I will pull some other cards for you, anyways, because this was like a very harsh one. But this is also some illusions coming down. It could be that you need another perspective or need to see through certain things regarding that, or change, because this is also very much about inner changes rather than outer. So it could be that you need to focus on in your work on what your visions and what you really want to do rather than others' perceptions of what you do, for example, so that you are not influenced too much by others to reach these kinds of goals. That is one thing, for example. Because I think you will rather reach them if you go your own way fully. Let's see now. I will see what you can do about it if you then want to. Here is 3 cards, and this is Page of Pentacles. This is someone that is planting a seed. So let it take time first of all, and then maybe expect it to take time if you do this, and let it grow. You don't need to push or stress or get frustrated about it. It will flourish when it's the right time. And then we have Ace of Swords, which is very strong power, honestly, but also this very keen. It's a potential rather than something manifested of yet. And there is another one. There is the Magician. So you surely can do this if you want to. The thing is, the Ace of Swords is someone that is. I mean, the swords is aside from thoughts and ideas and air element. It's also very strong, or the actually strongest focused and psychic card, you could say, aside from like High Priestess or so. But so if you, I think that is the thing. You need to very much, first of all, you need to have focus on it, but know that it has its own growth process or time. But also listen to your intuition and be very sharp in going your own way. Don't let others influence you, maybe at all. but at least not too much, because then this tower, I think that is when this tower, yeah. And then the magician, that is clearly someone who can absolutely create anything. And in this card, the dragon is standing in the center, and there are some pillars of light, like a red, yellow, green, and blue one. So this is like a sacred circle. It's and also that you get inspiration and strength from whatever inspires you. You know, in spirit, inspire. so so you have a lot of um, creative forces. Let's say you are in yourself a force, but you also have those around that you can tap into. Also in this world, I'm sure, but more so maybe spiritually, actually, that they whatever you want to create or manifest, you absolutely are capable of doing so. Yeah, that's a little bit more positive. So I think the first one was you were heading a little bit too much in the direction of focusing on the goal of succeeding at the expense of your visions, and that will lead to a downfall that won't work well. Yeah, you need to change that. So, and be patient as well. Cool vibe. Wow. Okay, I will just pick a card for the relationship with you and D. Cool vibe. About the future, then this is. Okay. Nine of Wands. Well, I think what I would say about this is that this is someone. Yeah, you can ask another. I will just keep pink. I will just keep going. Like, okay, cool vibe. Anyways, I think this is a defense. This is someone that have been hurt. Maybe you don't know it, or maybe themselves don't really know it. But that is why this person keep a distance, or that they feel that they, or say that they don't have time for a relationship. Yeah. Did you just go away fully? Erased everything? Well, anyways, so so this is someone that is like defensive rather than, I mean, not negative, but oh yeah, you're still there, but not your questions. Yeah, rather that. So this is not someone who doesn't really want, but they will keep their fort, so to speak. That's their way of being occupied is a defense, I would say, from getting hurt or getting like I wouldn't say slave, but if they have their own life in order and no one else gets too much close into that, then yeah, no one can really hurt them too bad. It's like what they kind of feel, I would assume. So, but this is not someone who doesn't really want it. It's rather, I mean, if this person would find you, well, if they find, gosh, how slow I am now, but yeah, if they trust you, if they start to gradually, but that takes time for this person to deeply trust you, and then this defense will get lowered. So I think in the future that's possible if you feel like you have the time to wait for that, and to also bring them that sense. I would say, if you get angry or attack them about it, I don't think that would work well. That will just make that defensiveness higher. So okay, I hope that makes some sense. Made some sense for you. But yeah, I don't think this is someone uninterested, rather a bit suspicious. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Pink. That's uh, good to get some great feedback too. Okay. Mm, okay. Yeah, I can. Card on you and your crush. It's just the relationship between you, then we will see how it shows up. Okay. Wow, this is passionate. There's a lot of sexual energy here. Wow, because of the one of wands that comes up. This is like a sometimes a symbol for fellows and so. But also it's very very high and strong energy, fire energy. But then we have 10 of swords. What does that mean? So uh, it could mean many things, obviously, sometimes. But the ace is a new beginning, a potential for something, and the 10 of swords is an ending and also a beginning because something always begins when something ends. So something, the ace is before, so I don't know if you need to let go of something else first, or if that person must do so. And then, well, let's see. Yeah, then you smile. Well, now you don't smile, maybe. Still, I don't know. But yeah, this 10 of swords bugs me. I don't know what that wants to say. Um, but two ones here. I mean, I would just think like one of you need to let go of something else first. Do you understand this? Yeah. That is the one, and the other one is your crush is very very into you. I would say, yeah. So there is very passionate and high energy there. Absolutely. Um, yeah. So yeah, that's the answer. But it feels difficult for you to let go of your ex. It's like very hard for you to give up fully on that because it feels so painful because you have invested so much in it and also all kinds of things. So I know this is like it's like almost in your case it seems in the card like it's like as if you bury someone. I mean it's bury, how you say it in English. Yeah, it's like you must like almost see that person as dead, and that's very very hard, and there is a lot of pain and sorrow in that letting go. So it's not easy for you, but it would probably be for the best to, if you want to start something new, you know that you need to. So yeah. What's your dream from last night mean? Okay. um I will just see what Pink says also. Yeah, and you really have to let him go fully, like close it totally, as if it would be impossible to contact him unless it's in the thought, as if he's kind of dead. Yeah, that would be good if you want to start this new. But yeah, otherwise, great energy. Mm. Oh, thank you so much. Well, I'm a very I don't really do too sweet readings though, so some people who don't want to hear what is real don't like it. It's very seldom though, but yeah, I don't try to make it sweet. I mean, I try to be kind, but okay. Anyways, okay, now I will see for the one who asked what that dream means. We will see if that makes sense to you. Anything of this. So you had a dream, and this is the answer. So what is very interesting here? It is the same 3 cards that someone before had came up now. So what is this? Is this a connection to the previous um, channel or with that name? I don't know, because the first here, I mean, in that exact order also. The Queen of Wands, the Lovers, and 3 of Pentacles. So, I wish I knew your dream. I don't read this in a mediumship or psychic way, as I said, just the cards. So maybe I could interpret it better then. But the conclusion would be, as I said to the previous one who got these cards, is that this is the only positive cards. This is really good message. However, it seemed in your dream, and what is needed is patience and gradually working on it. Yeah. So as I only can see the cards, there is a what? Let's see. I saw a person I had have feelings for and gave birth, and I gave birth to a baby girl from it. Yeah, you see. Wow. Yeah. So it means like go for it. This is a very passionate woman here, whomever that is. Yeah. And there is the Lovers, and yeah. And you will, this is like an opportunity for you, probably, to reach these goals. Yeah. Very positive is what I would say. And you will also be supported in whatever, if you have some interest or craft or something you do, this love of yours or crush will support you very much and be very impressed with what you do. Whatever that is, aside from working on your relationship then, but this person will get, yeah, it's very intimate, and this person will protect you and support you very much. It's very sweet. Yeah. I'm from Skellefteå in north of Sweden. Where are you from? Or was that a trick question? I should pull a card. Where am I from? No. Yeah. I live there too. Yeah. Pink. Oh, you and your father. Oh, these can be difficult ones. Okay. I will do it. I will do it. But know that I don't fuss. I mean, go to someone else if anyone wants sweet answers, cozy, comfortable answers. It may be, but I never know. So, and I don't want to hurt people. So, okay, let's see. You and your father. Oh, I mean, sometimes they really don't want to answer if you say, we'll see. It's difficult, I think. So that's why. Let's see now. Okay, here we got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. What I would say is that, oh, you're in California. That sounds nice. And also sunny girl and everything. Wow. Yeah. Anyways, for Pink then, this is very positive. There is a strong foundation, I would say, with the Ace of Pentacles. And also there is potential for growth. I mean, your relationship with your father could expand in all directions in a positive way. And also, as I said about the pentacles, they can also represent seeds. So this is like, maybe it's not expressed, but there is a strong and deep love and connection between you. But as aces aren't manifested or expressed yet, that is just like hidden, but it's there. Do you understand? So you're from Georgia. Wow, yeah. So yeah, that's what I really can say about that. So there are only good things, actually. Maybe since you ask, I would assume that the relationship is a bit complicated, maybe, but there is no negative. I mean, yeah, there is only love and blessings and a good will, let's say, and so on. From oh yeah, and good, you understand it, yeah, okay. So know that even if you won't see and hear and meet it, let's say, expressed, that connection between you is very much there, and also the will to protect you very much, because the also pentacle represents protection. So yeah, some inability in letting that show is there for sure, but it's there very strongly. Also, the aces are the strongest actually in the decks. Also, I mean in the suits of the deck. So this is it's very much in a positive way still. Yeah, I wish it will feel less complicated, and maybe this could soothe it somehow, or I don't know. Yeah. I think this was so positive. I don't want to. Yeah, you're welcome. I don't want to pull another card for this, but yeah, this is someone who will like always hold you so very dearly. Yeah, inside of them, however, let's say. Yeah. So I wonder if there is someone else. And thanks for the likes, everyone, as well. Maybe I should just go now then, but I will check in again. Thanks for. Yeah, thank you so much for subscribing and liking. What is that? Yeah. So maybe just a last card, just generally for everyone. Some kind of message. Don't leave. Okay, I will stay a little bit longer then. What? Do you have any questions or something then? I will pick a general card anyways, because I said I would. Okay. A general card. Okay, we'll get to, yeah, you can ask. You can't. I can't pull that card. I mean, I can't. I don't pull cards for other people. So I will just ask about your relationship with B then. Let's see now. The general cards is 2 of Wands and 8 of Cups. Interesting. And 2 of Wands. This is very clear though. Maybe this goes for all of us. This is someone who wants more. And actually, it very much go back to the previous cards about this, that you need to let go of your ex and so on, because this is someone who have a lot and feel pleased with that, but want more. And then the 8 of Cups shows someone who leaves what is not fully satisfactory, although lots of good things are there, but they go in a different direction without knowing exactly where it would lead just following the light, following the moon in this card. But yeah, so that's the main message for all of you, and myself maybe also. Um, to leave what doesn't work fully well. If something is lacking and we feel that, then it's a sign to go in some other direction, I'm sure. Okay. The relationship between you and B then. Oops. Whoops. Well, this is Three of Cups. This is a friend, or because this is like a very friendly party vibe, like positive celebration. This is just joyous and laughter. I mean, this is very, very happy card. So that's how they probably see you also. Okay, I will pull a card for that. But do you understand this previous one? Okay, that was another one. Do you understand that, Sunny Girl? So probably this person also see you as someone that cheers them up, that like someone they really like. I think it's very, very positive. Mm, yeah. Okay. Great. And okay, so then will you be a great performer in? Yeah, welcome, very welcome again. Will you be a great performer in music? Let's see how that looks for you. Wow. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think so. Let's see, there are some other extra cards. So maybe I won't check those because this was so good. Here it's Ten of Pentacles and then the Star card. So that is, yeah, that's really, yeah, that could be awesome. There is nothing stopping you, let's say, in these cards. Yeah. So if that's what you want, and I think also you maybe you have that in your family, since the Ten of Pentacles is like a family card, but also maybe support from those around you will also, those closer around you will also guide you or help you in that path. So yeah, I think it will be very positive. We'll see. Then I will check this anyways. Ace of Cups and the Hermit. I think, yeah, you need to spend some time alone with the music, kind of. and and the inspiration is in Ace of Cups also to birth different, and I mean, yeah, birth new things, but also, or new birth, but it's about expressing emotions also. So yeah, it doesn't say anything against it. Let's say very, very positive. Yeah. Let's see now. Oh, you have been practicing. Great. Yeah, keep up, and let yourself express these emotions that you have in your music, and spend time with the music. Yeah, let's say, and almost like a relationship where you need your space and time to develop that. Um, so what does it say? Seja? Yeah. Anyway, I don't answer about other people specifically unless it shows in the card, but I can ask about your relationship to A. But first, Sunny Girl, any men like you at the moment? Sure, they do. As I'm interested in me. I don't understand really what you say there. In me. I think Okay, okay, because I think no one is as interested in ourselves as we ourselves are. But anyway, okay, I will do any man like you at the moment. No, 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 not at all annoying. I like it. So, do any man like you at the moment? Sure, we'll see. Why wouldn't they? Maybe this is a secret they don't want to answer. Okay. Yeah, there. Oh, I'm just screaming. I'm sorry. There is this specific man that is maybe a fire sign. Maybe Leo. This is Leo season. He is on fire. Yeah, and he's mature. This is the king of fire, so he's very passionate, and he have very very strong physical as well as emotional feelings for you. I mean, he's so very drawn to you. He's very attracted to you. Yeah, especially one. There may be others, but this one is the one that comes forth. So this is someone that is probably older than you and at least a mature person. Age doesn't always show that, but yeah, he's active on the go. You know, all those fire qualities is in this person, but this is also a stable person. But yeah, I think it's very attractive also because you have this charisma thing. All the fire signs have that. So yeah, I hope you know who it is. Could it be Aries? I don't know. Maybe it could if you have a lot of those fiery qualities, if you would say. If you read about how fire signs are, if he is still, maybe he have some placements that are very fiery still, even if he's in Aries. So maybe it could be, yeah. But yes, yeah. Okay. So if he's not like that, then it's not him. Then it's someone else that is interested in you. Yeah. Okay. About let's see now. Sejal, when will A reach out? I will just ask about your relationship with A. Let's see. Don't wait. If you want to reach out to someone, reach out. It's my advice. But anyways, um, your relationship with A then. I think not. I'm so sorry. I mean, you probably need to do it if so, because this is death card. And this is about transformation generally, so it's not so dramatic, but still, I think this person may not, may have let go or may not think about you all that much. I'm so sorry. So that is another thing, aside from if you want to reach out to someone, do it yourself. But if someone doesn't, that's oftentimes actually just because they don't want to for some reason or another. That may not be that they don't like persons, so they may have just a full schedule, they live their lives and all that, but here it's with the death card. I think you should not wait for this. You should stop waiting for this. Yeah, I'm sorry, because I guess you want that then. And it's also maybe obviously a message for you to let go, to transform this energy. There are so many people in the world. Let go of this and focus on something else, someone else. Yeah, is the suggestion. It's him. Go grab him. Yeah. Yeah, this fiery person would be glad. Some people may be scared, but not this one. This is not a fearful one. I mean, fearful. Is that the right word? Yeah. No worries. Good. So yeah. Mm, yeah, that's that. Are you all tired of this now? Shall we go? Maybe another card. Maybe this was for the last one. This is Ace of Pentacles again. I don't know if what this was about, but I will stay here all day long. Anyways, I think for the one waiting for that one to connect, reach out, maybe also yourself, maybe do something in that direction so that person reawakens. Otherwise, like plant some seeds, go where they used to be, so they at least see you, like not like stalking, but to remind them about your presence. And so yeah, maybe. Oh, I think there are super good readers out there. Actually, a lot. I have some favorites that I am blown away by, but I'm really grateful that you say that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm even better as a psychic or medium, but cards is very fun and very easy. They don't take as much energy to work with, so or any energy at all. They give energy rather. So, um, yeah. Yeah, well, I will stay here then. Is there any more questions popping up here? I will drink some. I have some. What is this? What do you say in English? Not needle tea. That sounds bad. Omnisauce, maybe. Oh, how does being a medium works well? No, but yeah, it's a little bit difficult to describe in words, I guess. How does it work? I pick up things generally. I did since I was always actually, but more or less clear. And also I was very drawn to, let's say, occult or metaphysic things as a teen, but also as a child I saw things. But it works in various ways. But for me, I know. Well, it happens. It happens that I hear the voice, but usually not. I had an experience when I was, I guess, 14. We was doing this glass thing, yeah, thing. And then there was a spirit following me home. And when I lay to bed, don't want to scare anyone, but when I was going to lay to bed, I put my head on the pillow, and when I was breathing, there was someone breathing beside me, like as if they slept very like deep, like like that, like very deep and loud sounds. And I thought this must be me, and and then I was holding my breath to just make sure it wasn't my own breath that I heard. And then it kept going, like very calm though, but someone was following me home and sleeping in my bed. And then I checked the pillow beside me. Yeah, I am really gifted. I'm really, really grateful for that also. I'm so grateful for it, and I really have it to share it. So I'm pleased to be able to. And anyway, so and then I looked at the pillow beside me, and there was this little bit as if I didn't see anything, but there was like as if there was a head leaning on that pillow. It was like pushed down a bit, like as yeah, and it moved in correlation with those loud breaths, and I was so freaked out, so I ran down to my mom and dad and slept in 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 my mom's bed. Yeah, I usually did not. I was quite cocky at the time, but not that. So since then, I've tend I have a tendency to not want to hear, but sometimes I do. Usually, I see or feel, or yeah. So, yeah, so they write things to me because I don't want to hear them, so I can see them in written text. I can get specific messages like that, but. Oh yeah, yeah. This is very normal to me now. Yeah, I love it, and I yeah. This is very easy for me also now. Yeah, but not hearing still. Sometimes I wish to hear. For example, my uncle who passed. For example, I mean, I've gotten messages through dreams and through many. I mean, he's always around somewhat, and he was more like a big brother to me or so. Anyways, his voice, I can't remember it. And I remember all kinds of voices, and that is also, most mediums don't hear voices as such, like here. You can obviously sometimes, but mostly it is as if you remember a voice, in your head. That's how you hear. So yeah, but yeah. And the way you do specific mediumship works, that is, it differs when it comes to psychic or so on. I'm a clairvoyant also then, so I see things. But psychic is like you read energy, so you can read the energy of a person, the chakras, the or the energy field. So you need to have a focus point. I can also do like psychometry, tune into a thing if I hold onto something, or remote viewing or so on. It's different. It's like the same ability in a way that you use in different ways. But yeah. So when you read energy, then you usually, that is also called cold reading. So therefore, I usually do readings in distance as well, so that I don't have to pick up on the response or the energy of the other to be influenced by that, because you can be sidetracked as well as if you get wrong information. I rather have no information. Yeah, it's beautiful. Well, yeah, well, yeah, it's not. The spirits know, as this one of the cards showed about the justice card, I think it was, and they know everything, so they know who everyone is and everything. So I don't need to know, actually, even when it comes to just a channel name. But uh, so, but if there is something you want to know, maybe I could try to tune in. Hmm. It doesn't really, I mean, that is also one of the easiest things I know. I mean, it's not difficult in that sense, but what I was going to say also is, to read energy is something else than to read, I mean, to get, let's say, downloads, or however you call it, when you get messages or information from spirit. So I usually first tune into the energy to like connect or to have a focus. But then usually I have a picture, or at least a name or something. And then so I don't drift into something else. And then the messages start kind of flowing down. I just receive, and then I convey them as accurately as I am able to. And also, I feel like I'm hired by the spirit world. So my work is not to impress someone or please someone or anything else. It's to convey the messages as clear as I can. And yeah. Yeah, we'll try. I don't know. I've never actually tuned into someone just on a channel like this, the channel name, but try. What can happen? It can go wrong. That's all. And the problem is when someone give wrong information. For example, if you say someone is a guy and say that there's a girl, they or whatever, or that they say say that they ask about a dog or whatever, and then they don't, or if they say something else, then I would have my focus drifting into the wrong flow of energy or something, however you call it, and then I will pick up something else that is similar um, to that. So maybe someone else's dog I will pick up on then, or you know what I mean. So it's rather better with no information than wrong or false information. Uh, no, I know I don't have to. I would love to. So no, please ask me something. I will try to tune in the psychic way. I also have cards that are blank. I was trying to do. I was inspired to do my own tarot cards, and then I had um, those blank cards, or actually it was someone else's. Or anyways, it doesn't matter. But then I was going to do those then, and I looked at them and tried to figure what images I would have on my cards, and then I started seeing images moving in the cards. So I thought this is stupid. I can't like put some set image on the cards when they are so fluid and alive themselves. I mean, I don't need the image. I don't need the cards. Yeah. So so I so I didn't. So I have a deck that is purely white. It's not anything on it, but sometimes use them anyways because I think every card. I've said this many times to others, but maybe you haven't heard it. I think even if it seems stupid to use a deck, even then, if it's just empty cards. But the thing is, for each time you use a deck or certain cards, you bring certain energy into it as well. So it starts to mean certain things. So I think it somehow makes it easier sometimes to speak through those even blank cards, although I don't use them much, but I don't need any cards. Yeah. So, yeah, but ask something then. Let's see how it goes. I like to stretch my limits. Mm, thank you. And it's not up to me because I then channel. I mean, I don't. Some people. I mean, this is also an ability that you can um, train to some degree, but especially reading energy. But when it comes to the mediumship thing, it's also up to the spirits what they want to do. I mean, that's fully up to them what they want to share. So, so that I can't influence much, but and I don't want to. I mean, I also think like when I do mediumship readings, sometimes people try to prove things to others, and to me, I try to be of best help for others. That's my aim. So sometimes that is not to focus on whomever it was who was past or whatever. It's rather some message in itself that they convey that is the important thing. So I've tried both ways and I feel that works best, even if it may not be the most impressive way. Oh, oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Okay, I will see then. Oh, that's why it couldn't reach you. Wow. Mm-hmm. I will see how it goes. Oh. Now I have to be a little bit quiet then, because that's the thing is when I do most of my readings. I mean, sometimes I do them face to face immediately then and there, but it takes a little bit time because I kind of need to go into trance first and then come up from trance to express what I have experienced and then go down again to receive more messages. So it's slower. I mean, it can be quick, but usually I do them beforehand, write them down beforehand, and then say what it was. But okay, let's see now if I may, whatever message, if I get some. So don't worry that I'm a little bit quiet now. I feel like chest pain immediately, and also it doesn't matter that I feel some tickling things in my fingers, but my right hand. And is that relevant to your father? I don't ask. That is also another thing other mediums do usually. They ask them questions like, "Oh, tell me how you passed," or something like that. I usually do not do that. But I wonder why I felt this now. So maybe that's. Oh, we had a heart attack. All right. Yeah, that's why. So, okay, let's see now. Then he's revealing through my body that he's here to you. I mean, the ways he can. And it also depends. They try to lower their vibe to reach us, and I need to like heighten my vibe to reach them so we can meet and communicate in a way. And so he tries his best to let you know, apparently. We'll see if I can get more messages here. I'm still here. I'm just quiet. This is something that frequently actually comes in my readings to anyone, but this was in Swedish, but I say it in English then. Uh, Maybe you are Swedish, but write in English. I don't know. But anyways, maybe it just comes to me that way. But it says never to worry. Don't ever worry. Like, and we tend to do that, all of us people, without any reason for it. It doesn't help, and it is no need to. Like, um, let's see more then. Hmm. I start to see like softly there is like a white sort of I mean like a bright portal of sorts, and there is this person, but it's foggy still. I can't really see it, but it's also people beneath. I mean like almost an audience. I wonder what that is about. Was he sort of a, I don't know, not maybe on stage, but did he like teach people, or I don't know what this is. Let's see. Or yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, that's why I see this. I can almost not believe this now. uh, yeah. Hey, Hadia, you can ask. I will just continue to talk here for a while with Pink and her father. Apparently, oh, we were. Yeah, I see that him on like stage, and there is an audience beneath. All right. Well, yeah, and also I get a very now I get like I get some emotion sometimes for them, like from them. It's like when they know that they have connected, I guess, because they really want to. Um, yeah, maybe I should let go of this now then, but I mean, no, he's with you. But you never need to worry. That is also he continues to express that. Not at all, he says. And he also says thank you. Like, you have a very sweet energy, actually. Like, I don't know how, it's very difficult also when you have connection to energy. Oh, don't be shocked. Don't be shocked. This is just sweet, and don't be. I understand it. If you are not used to this, then it's a little bit shocking, but don't be. Just embrace it, and this is just bliss, and that's where they live. They live in bliss. We are worried around here, but the spirit world, they are just in bliss. Yeah, the happiness, and they want us to know that, to understand that here and now, that we don't need to do these kinds of tiny. We need to go through some struggles and stuff, but we are always held, and there is always a purpose and so on. So, all right, yeah. And I sometimes when I connect with spirit, I want to express their energy to like tell who that person was, but his energy is so very sweet. I mean, I just love to be in that energy. I could be in it all day because it's very very sweet. Uh, oh, I think he said actually thank you for me. I mean to do this. I mean, as you said, thank you to me. He also thanked to for his permission to convey those small. It wasn't a reading, but it was like small messages, anyways. Yeah, yeah, I understand that. I totally understand that. He's super lovely, and he's not, as I say, he's here with me, but he is obviously um, with you. It's like, but time and space doesn't exist in that realm, so he can be here, but he's not like disconnected from you. He is with you. So, and that's also how I can feel him. Yeah, super lovely person. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. Yeah. So I will want him to stay now with me when you go. No, okay. Yeah, he's always around you. This is a very protective energy, as I saw in the cards. So yeah. So I will, against my own will, sort of, because this is life for everyone. I don't want to ignore others, let's say, but yeah, his energy is present here, and he's with you. But never feel. I mean, from his perspective, you are never disconnected. It's from our limited view that we are. So yeah, yeah, and he cares for you so much. Yeah. I mean, I can feel in his energy without his like, without tuning into expressing. I mean, words or so on or messages. I mean, you know his energy, and that is energies around you. Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm so happy too that you are happy as well. Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. I'm just I don't even want to send him his energy away because that's so wonderful. And he have a very, if you go to another medium that you feel confident going to, his energy is very strong. Sometimes they have a hard time connecting. I mean, hard time to stay, but he have no difficulty staying with my energy. I mean, sometimes they drift off by themselves and you can't keep them for long. They just say a few things and then they leave. Let's say they don't leave, but they can't lower their vibe for so long to our vibration here. So, but he have no problems with that. And yeah, so okay. Oh gosh, and now this one goes away. I will see. What was it now? Someone asked something. Uh, okay, there was something before here I missed out on. Okay, great, Pink. I'm so happy that I could give you this. And oh, I'm so happy to even feel his energy. Yeah, it's all around me. I can't even stop almost talking. I mean, now I don't tune in to him, but he's still like surrounding. And I think even if he wouldn't have in his when he was here, if he didn't express like spiritual beliefs or I don't know, but still he had a very very strong spirit, but also strong connection to yeah inspiration, as I said before also, but to spirit somehow. I mean, his whole being. I mean, yeah. So that can be one reason why he easily can stay for long because he has very strong energy and also very strong will and purpose to reach you, obviously. But sometimes they want to, and it's not that easy anyway. So yeah. Wow. You need to ask. I will just. I will have to let go this time. I will try to. Here we have someone. How's I don't ask that, Hadia. about someone's feelings, but I can ask about your relationship, and then I will ask the cards and not do mediumships thing. I still have someone's dad here helping out. Yeah. So then we will see. What is this really? Oh, justice. This is a karmic relationship, I would assume, because this is about karma. So it's almost like what you give, you get sort of thing, Hadia. I don't know. I will pick another card for you. Oh, it seems so difficult for me to stop this connection to this spirit who is also so grateful for the connection. But yeah, just knowing he's still there, he's around, and he loves you. Let's see now. Yeah, it's very happy and playful, this Hadia there. It's like friendship, and almost like partying or celebrating and so on. So I don't know. Yeah, depending on you, pretty much also what you do. Okay, I will just keep moving. Oh, it's very, very difficult for me to do like these call, not call, but like just focus on the cards now. But he's still here and there. They can be kind of everywhere. I don't do those kinds of readings about other people, what their actions towards you will be. I'm sorry. I could ask your relationship with that person, but Hadia, uh, question marks. What is your question exactly? Yeah. Yeah, you say okay. Yeah, I mean, the relationship with A, you want to know, I will see, and the future. Okay, the relationship now. Oh, I just love to be in this father's energy. It's a like little star. I can't even express it. It's like, oh, it's such a lovely energy to be in. Okay. It feels like home. This person for our, yeah. This is also a page of swords. This is someone that is very straightforward and so on. And good maybe in writing, talking, stuff like that. But this is also, it feels like home to that person. And the future regarding that. Whoa. The future is 3 of Wands and 2 of Wands. This is about, yeah, well, it's about, you maybe are waiting for a message or something from that person, and also, oh, he's slowly drifting off now. This, I'm sorry that I sometimes talk about someone's father. It's not you are, it's someone else's. He's now letting go, but I want to keep him here. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, how sweet. Wow. Oh, okay. Anyways, there are 3 and 2. So for R here, yeah, maybe you want more than that. Or maybe it's the other one who may want. I mean, there is a lot. You see a lot in him, or he see a lot in you, or whatever. But or her, what it is. But the question is that fully what you want? Are you pleased with that? Right. So that's the question here. Oh, I have so hard time wanting to let this one go. Wow. Anyways, yeah. That's like it's very fiery energy though. So there is fire here. There is passion here. But maybe, I mean, you have great ambitions, I think, and want a lot. Or if this symbolizes the other one, so yeah. Maybe you want more. Maybe you won't be satisfied fully with this in the future. or maybe you will for a while and then you want something else. I don't know, but that is what they said so far. Pink. Uh, uh, yeah. Nah, no, I think so too. I usually don't do those quick ones. That feels like not fair to you or the spirit. But know this that he is around, and he is very. If in the beginning of this video I talked about humble. I don't like that word pretty much. I don't think he did, but he's kind of in a way. Yeah, he's very very sweet. He is wow, what a sweet energy. Yeah. Yeah, and a great person, obviously, for sure. And you know that he's always around, always protective, always helping. The, in all the ways that he knows will benefit you. Sometimes we need to push through things ourselves, but we are never alone. I mean, yeah, in a sense, we they don't like check up on us like that, but I mean, yeah, we that support is always around. Yes. I could see that now. Now I just feel I try to not focus on that because I don't try to pick up more. But I could see that vague image, as I said, and then I see him as shining, like on stage or something, and other people beneath. And as an image, I mean, he shows me. I mean, he is not obviously the same as he was. Now he's in an energy form, let's say. So, but sometimes they show things just to come. I mean, as I told about my uncle, as I lost when I was 18, he was just 34, and he showed himself to me one time. I mean, long, long time after, but I've felt him and communicated in dreams and so on. He was always around me. But then I saw him in the room. I saw him. He was transparent but clear. I mean, like the clothes, the brand of clothes he used to wear, everything. It was like he was standing there, but in light form. Let's say through you could see through him. But and that's the only thing. Only time I saw him with my eyes open then, and. I think they project that because he obviously doesn't look like exactly that now, as far as your father goes, also. That's like, yeah. So I didn't, I don't know. Now, I mean, he have loosened his energy a bit, but as I felt him was almost like, it's very difficult to describe, but like this sweetest energy of loving. Yeah, I would want to say like loving little stars or something, but like those bubbles in when you drink something, or I mean, it's like in a such a. I think when I talk, he wants to come back when I talk about it, but in a very what can I say? It's different. I mean, I can feel like it sort of tingles things anyways when they come in, but his energy is very specific. I mean, in the sweetness of it, he's very caring, almost like, let's see now. Yeah, yeah, it was a long time ago now, and to me, he is still around fully. So, but of course, I miss him as a person. He was also a super great, awesome, funny, wonderful man. So, yeah. Um, but yeah, this energy of your dad is also it's usually never that they care about me, let's say, and they shouldn't, but I feel like he does. He's very caring in a sort of way. He don't want to impose, or as you also said, like, I don't want to take from your energy. So he doesn't also. He's very, it depends, really. He gives more. He's pretty much a healer, I would say. His energy must heal most things around him. I guess he also did with those laughters, because it's so lovely. Yeah. So now. Anyways, yeah, well, I will go now. I've been here for 1.5 hours. So thank you so much for this, everyone. Yeah. Oh, how good. How great to hear. Yeah. Let's talk some other time then, or is there any more questions? I can sit here forever apparently. Oh, but yeah. And it's, as I said, it's very difficult to translate energy to words. So when I feel someone's energy, I mean, I need to find words that would suit that vibe, and it's not so easy all the time. Although I feel it clearly and know what I mean, it's not always easy to find words. Oh, I usually do this pretty randomly, actually. So probably not tomorrow, since I did this long one now. But who knows? I kind of uh, randomly pop up. Yeah. But if you write, I sometimes the comment section, I mean the comments below the video afterwards, it's blocked, but I don't do that. So I usually, when I see it, I put it back into comment mode so you can comment. So if you want to connect and write there, it's fun. I mean, fun. It's fine too. Let's say. Uh, okay. Yeah. Great. Yeah. I love to hear from you again. And yeah, it was a blessing to me too. That's the thing. It's like, yeah, it's very much so for me too. I mean, even though hopefully more so for you, but and for them, because like, yeah, there is all love there. So yeah, and I'm sure if you would connect with someone else as a medium, they would have no problems connecting to him, because if it's not a fraud, then. But I mean, his energy is so, it's very, also very stable, but so I mean, it's, yeah, it's like a fun, or not fun, but yeah, it's very hard to say. Uh, yeah, it's I can't find the words for it. And every time I start talking about it a little more, I feel that energy coming back. So that's so sweet. Yeah. And yeah, if you're open for it or ask him or anything, he will probably show you signs or so on. I mean, this might be a clear sign, but so that you for sure know that you don't need anyone else to, you have him there. He hears you, he feels you, he knows everything that goes on. So he's still there. You can still communicate with him if you want. Yeah, okay. I will then stop in a while. But okay, ask money making daughter. Yeah, go on. I just asked. Yeah, wrote that as a description so that you know that already. The cards, yeah. Everyone asks about anyone feels about that. And I must make other videos, I think, about that. I understand it because I clearly can see myself in the in that situation asking that question. But I don't do those card readings though, so I will. Um, so I will just ask about the cards, about your connection. I was just see how Lonnel is this. Okay, Lonnel. How he feels about. Oh, no. That. What is your relationship with something that represents that? And I have a helper here. It's someone's dad. Oh, and that makes me so happy. I want him to stay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Um, okay. Your relationship. Here we have temperance or balance. I think this is a little bit. You need to cool down. I think here is pink. Like so sweet. Yeah. Well, anyway, you need to cool down a bit. It's a little bit imbalanced, I think, or maybe it is very much imbalanced. Let's see how this looks like. Yeah, it could be actually. When I look at the other cards, there are 4 cards here for you, and or the Temperance card here generally shows a need for balance, or maybe it is a balance in your relationship. If it's not, then you need to balance it somewhat and probably cool it down, because this is a dragon standing by a waterfall. And I think that is like, dragons and fire, and maybe he needs some water here, also some cooling down. And then there is the Ace of Cups, which actually shows the potential for love very much, and very good loving emotions is here. Maybe not expressed or manifested yet then. And then 4 of Pentacles, which could be that someone holds on too tight. I mean, it's like not maybe greedy. This is a greedy dragon in the image, watching over their money and a treasure chest and everything. But this could also go in both ways. This could be someone that is overspending, or it could be someone that is too holding back too much. But something in these cards talks about an imbalance. So maybe if you don't express it, I mean, if you hold back too much, someone need to express it, and I would encourage you to do it, whatever can happen. Like, and then there is 7 of Pentacles. Then that is again about treasures, but I think those treasures does not have to symbolize material things aside from maybe people, then, as you for example. So I think you are a treasure to this person as well as you are to them. But also maybe this, I've never interpreted that way before, but the 4 of Pentacles could actually be someone that is quite jealous, watching you like that treasure. So or maybe you, I don't know, are. So, but there is stability here, and there is potential for great love, absolutely. And and yeah, I think you hold each other in high regard. He does, absolutely. But yeah, I think I can't say much more if I don't want to repeat myself. I want to see what you say. Um, mm, yeah, yeah. Maybe that is that a little bit of control. Maybe could be here. So have an outlook on that. But no, I mean, it's out for he. It's about feeling still. You are the treasure again. Uh, let's see. What are you saying? What's the one? Yeah, but that's good. Like in actions, right? Uh, yeah. Well, awesome. Apparently, there is great. As I said, also maybe this one need to cool down. The passion is high here. Yeah, maybe drink some water. Uh, oh, sweet pink. Yeah, I am the real deal. And you have to stop questioning. I mean, no one have to stop questioning. I think it's awesome to be skeptical. I encourage that, but I myself don't care so much about that, since I know I'm the real thing. So, yeah, because you can also get like influenced by those who doesn't understand that, but I don't have to care about that really. So, okay, thank you for writing that though. Yeah, yeah. Are you also in the need to cool down? He apparently is. So yeah, yeah. You're welcome so much. Yeah, or rather, actually, how not even obsess about him, just rather how you feel. That's more interesting, right? I will ask that now. How you feel. Well, and there is this sun card. The sun card comes up. So you feel like, and there is something behind there, something hidden. That is seven in wands. Okay, interesting. This is very interesting because you are like the sunshine here and happy. But there behind there, it was like sticking to the other card almost. Is seven of wands. Hmm, interesting. And this is in this case it's a dragon. There are certain people want to reach it with their pokes. Maybe it's like trapped in the cave here or something. Um, but they can't. This dragon is way stronger. So you are kind of on top here. You kind of own him, so to speak. That's what I can say. But there are others also. I think there are also those who try to bring it down because you have this high spirited, happy, in a way, easygoing way, openness as well. That can like irritate others who don't have that. They can like want to enviously, or I mean envious. What do you say? Yeah, they can be envious. So they want to have what you have or be who you are, or whatever. But they can't really because you're very strong. So in his man cave, he may be the one hiding away there. But I think he doesn't seem to. Maybe in a way because not being as open as you in that sense. But otherwise yeah. Yeah, he may be fearful that someone wants to take you, though. I think in that case, yeah. uh, yeah, yeah. There are several who like you. Yeah. Oh, thank you to let me know, Pink. I love that you're still here. I have he is have lost. I mean, lost. No, maybe he have losing his. But every time I say it, he come back easily. So I mean, his energy is every time I talk about him. Otherwise, he was like leaving off from my energy. But he have a lot more he wants to express and say to you and share to you. But I think he took the most important just like that. So for you right now. But I mean, yeah, he's there, and he wants to communicate and be around you and in all kinds of ways all the time. So uh, go by, yeah, uh, yeah. I see that. Yeah, but you are. Yeah, they can't reach you. Yeah, no way. Uh, oh my. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, needs to cool down. What did I say from the beginning? There is some pour some water over his head next time you see him, or take a shower with him, maybe. Yeah. But oh, so much hearts to you also. Oh, I mean, every time you connect or I read something from you, his energy whoop is here again. Like he's so ready. That's so sweet. Uh, yeah, good. Then you can pour some water on his head. That will cool him quickly. All right. So I will go now, although I say it all the time and don't. And I love this. I thank you so much for being here, everyone who was. And yeah. And the daddy, I thank him so much. Also, he's still lingering because he hoped I was would do more mediumship reading here. But I will just leave you with knowing he's there. Oh, thank you for everything. It means the world to me too. So. And don't think that you need a medium, although he would be there if you go to a medium, I'm sure, if it's authentic medium. But I mean, he's never lost from you. He's there, yeah, all the time, constantly. If you just think about him, he will should be there, as he's with me the moment I think about you. So, yeah. Okay. A vision of a bald head smoking and thought of him. Okay, what does that tell you? Money making daughter. Yeah, good luck with that. I mean, it's difficult too to be chased and I mean, be so popular. And yeah, yeah, balance is needed though. So if it goes to that extent, so starting to talk about shooting here and there, maybe you should really think about that to cool things down, and also make sure that he does. I mean, that he knows that he doesn't own you, because this is a yellows type. Yeah. So you do? Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Take care, everyone, and thank you for all the good energy, smiles, and everything. And I will check in, yeah, sooner or later. I mean, yeah, someday. So we'll talk again. Um, yeah, take care, you too, Pink, and yeah, thank you. You're so welcome, money making daughter. Bye for now, then. And also, very much thank you to the Father and Spirit world. Bye.